For this skill, one of the biggest things we're going to talk about is some of the words that mean the same thing as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So for addition, we want to think about things like plus and more than. Subtraction would be things like minus, less than, fewer, and so on. For multiplication, things that are going to help us to know we're going to multiply are words like per, that one comes up a lot, each, every, and words for division are things like splitting apart or separate. So let's go ahead and look at some of the questions. On the first one, we can see that they're using the letters G and D, and we need to know what that corresponds to. So we can read our first sentence. A drummer and guitarist each wrote songs for their band. So drummer must correspond to D, and guitarist must correspond to G. The guitarist, so we're going to write a G when I see the word guitarist, wrote 8, circle our numbers, fewer. That means minus 8, not 8 minus. Remember, if you're thinking about fewer, 8 fewer than your age, you wouldn't do 8 minus 15. You would do 15 minus 8. So that minus comes before the 8. Then twice is a number that means 2. The number of songs that the drummer wrote. I see drummer, I'm going to put the letter D. They wrote a total, end of sentence typically means end of equation. They wrote a total, that means equals, of 46 songs. And now we need to find out which one matches. So if we go back and read the first one, guitarist wrote 8 fewer than twice the drummer. So 8 fewer than twice the drummer would be 2 times the drummer, twice. 8 fewer would be minus 8. That's the number that the guitarist wrote, so it's going to equal G. That means I can go ahead and cross off H and J. They don't match. Next, I can look at the second one, a total of 46 songs. So total means equals 46, and that means the drummer and the guitarist wrote that number together. So that equals 46 total. These match letter F. Our second one has a big paragraph, but don't worry, we're going to work through it. A sports magazine prints 12 issues per year. Now, we can see in our answer choices they're using the letters S and T. So S must go with sports magazine. And a technology, T, prints 10 issues per year. The total number of pages in all the issues for 1 year is 32, so it's going to total up to 32. Is 32, more than the total number of pages in all of the technology issues. So sports is 32 more, 32 plus the total number of pages in the technology, T, for 1 year. Each of the sports magazines has 18 fewer, so that, remember, that's minus 18, not 18 minus. Sports is S, then the technology magazine, that's our T. Which system of equations matches? So if we go through and look, it says that the sports has 18 fewer. So the sports has 18 fewer than technology. So that's technology minus 18 equals the sports. So I can go ahead and cross off B and D. Those don't match. Next, it says that the sports magazine prints 12. So that means 12 times the sports per year. And technology is 10 per year, so that's 10 times. Remember, per means multiply, so 12S and 10T. So that one matches A. Notice in letter C, it has the S with 10 and the 12 with T, so that is not the correct answer. Our answer must be A. On this next equation, or next question, the easiest way to do these is to graph our answer choices in relation and to see if it matches the graph that they gave us. So what you're going to do is go to a graph page in your calculator, and then you're going to press delete, and then you're going to click relation. After that, you can type in the whole first equation just like you see it, and then you'll press tab, type in the whole next equation just as you see it. After you do that, you're going to go look at this graph to see if it matches. Make sure you're looking for points like the y-intercept. Make sure you're looking for things like the x-intercept. Is this line with a negative slope? Is this line with a positive slope? Until you find your correct answer for this question. On our last question, it's talking about quarters and dimes. So it says that there are 18 coins that are quarters and dimes. The total value of the coins is $2.85. Which system of equations can be used to find the number in the bag? So if we look at our letter F, it says 0.10 times Q. Now remember, a quarter is 25 cents. So a quarter should be with 25. So that can't be our answer, and neither can G. And then remember, our dimes are with 10 cents. Also, our question says that the total is $2.85. Now, since this equation is dealing with money, all of the numbers will be dealing with money. And then it says that all of our quarters and all of our dimes together equal out to 18 coins. So our answer must be H.